to center. Going back Isbell. He's onto the track. He's at the wall, and it is gone! Cattell does it once again. A 3-run homer.
Arizona Diamondbacks baseball, presented by Talking Stick Resort. Life well played. Avnet, your hometown partner of the Arizona Diamondbacks. Fries. Hey, D-backs fans, score big game day meals at Fries with savings beyond low prices, including digital coupons worth over $600 each week. Fries, fresh for everyone. The Diamondbacks Radio Network is brought to you by Morgan & Morgan.
From Chase Field in Phoenix, the home of the D-backs, it's time for Arizona Diamondbacks baseball. And tonight is game 2 of the 3-game series this weekend between the Diamondbacks and the visiting Washington Nationals. Hi again, baseball fans. Greg Schulte in for Chris Garagiola. Our broadcast partner is Tom Candiotti, Leo Gilmartin, our producer-engineer, and Steve Zinsmeister is our pre-post-game show host. And our technical director tonight, back in our studios here in Phoenix, is Ali Narini. Well, another ball game that the Diamondbacks very well could have won last night, Candy, but during this stretch of 2 weeks or so where the Diamondbacks have played so poorly, it seems like one inning it might be the pitching, one inning it might be the defense, one inning it might be the offense. Things just not clicking right now.
Yeah, it just hasn't been real consistent baseball for the Diamondbacks. And I think that's one of the things, that's upsetting to Torrey is that, he wants, whether you win or lose, you're playing a good game of baseball every night. If you continue to do that, then little things are going to start going your way, and that's not happening for the Diamondbacks right now. So, he wants hustle, he wants, effort, and he wants all those things to come together. And then, of course, you got to have that pitching.
Diamondbacks have lost 8 of 10. They've lost 3 straight. The Nationals coming in have won 3 straight. They have won 7 of 10, and they are really propelled by the number 2 hitter, the youngster James Wood out in left field.
Boy, he's something special, and we heard an awful lot about him, pre-draft a couple years ago, and we saw him a little bit last year, this year, the first series, but now he has just gotten better and better and better, and he's becoming like a must-see hitter that comes up to the plate where you just have to stop and watch what he does. He's 6'7", he launches balls. He's got a chance to have one magnificent future.
Yeah, he's as good an every field hitter for a young guy and a guy that's 6'7" as I've seen for a while.
I'm with you on that. But just watching his batting practice really is amazing. It's a treat. But he has, when he hit that home run last night to left center field, he drove the ball that way. It's like he was trying to do that. He recognized they were trying to pitch him that way, and he went with the pitch. You don't see a lot of young kids able to do that with that type of power.
The Diamondbacks here tonight celebrating the new City Connect Serpientes uniforms with a must-have Geraldo Perdomo bobble presented by Chaz Roberts. The first 20,000 fans got that bobble here tonight. And we have another big crowd on hand to watch the D-backs and the Washington Nationals. Brandon Pfaadt, 7-game winner, 7-3 on the year. And last time out, he had a no decision for the first time dating all the way back to May of 2024.
I mean, he's just been a special pitcher for the D-backs this year. And, he really wasn't going to be in the rotation till the very, very end of spring training. And he got that job, and he has run with it. I mean, he has been one of the most consistent pitchers that the D-backs have had. Guys have been up, they've been down, but Brandon Pfaadt has just kind of been like that, that even keel all the way through, and he's got really good numbers to go with that.
Michael Soroka gets the ball for the Washington Nationals. This kid, back in 2019, was a National League All-Star, finished second in National League Rookie of the Year award voting, and was 6th in the Cy Young. He went 13-4 that year with a 2.68 and 174 innings while pitching for Atlanta. His future was very bright. But came the following year, 2020, he'd made 2 starts, and in his 3rd start, he tore his Achilles tendon. And then, to make matters worse, during rehab the following year when he was scheduled to come back he tore it again. He had a bright future, and now he's a different pitcher, but he's still hanging on and pitching for Washington.
Yeah, I mean, he's not had an easy road, but, you know, you tip your hat to him for coming back and overcoming those injuries to get himself back major league-wise. And, you know, and even though he might not be the same pitcher, maybe have the same future he once had as a young kid, you really admire his work ethic and getting back. And when you look at his stuff right now, you know, he's a strike thrower. You know, he's going to give up his home runs, going to give up his hits, but he's going to keep attacking hitters. And I think the D-backs will be ready for that.
We got 2 strike throwers tonight.
Yes, we do. And that's one of the things in both of them. You look at them, they're both very good the first time through. Second time through, the third time through, both of them really struggle. And I think both managers will be keeping their eyes on their pitchers pretty closely.
D-backs start the day 8 behind the Dodgers in the National League West. The Nationals come in 9 behind the first place Phillies in the East. We'll come back, give you the starting lineups, all the play-by-play action. Diamondbacks and the Nationals here in Phoenix on the Morgan & Morgan Diamondbacks Radio Network.